Wagwan, my people. Big up on yourself. Wagwan, what good? Welcome back to the Real Things Reactions and Vlogs. Yes, it is a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday, my people. Hey, so I wake up this morning and I don't know if I'm late or what, but I wake up to a video from Boo Lifestyle, aka Boo is back. I go and fumble over the screen. So I wake up from a video from Boo is back, aka Boo Lifestyle. So why I want we still the people. I want we. Boo come out and decide say today is the day when him a go talk out everything. When him a go talk out all the things them and him no hold back. Apparently, Boo decides say him holding out the people them too long. And right now is the time, and it is none other time. It is none other time than this time. Let me see if we can get him on the screen if you hear what they say. Hold on, my people. Let's see if we can hear what Boo have to tell the people. Them. I want to just dive into this because, yo, it's not pretty at all. Let's see if we can hear him, you know.
But anyway, guys, before I really get into it, I always like up the video them, share up the video them, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Boys Back Guy. As I say, I just have to get used to the name, you know. Yeah, my intro, I just have to get used to it. But anyway, guys, just decide to just sit down and share another video with you guys. This video, I probably would name it in the hot seat or in the courtroom.
All right. It's obvious that him have a lot on his mind. It's also obvious that he's nervous. I mean, me no say the camera and a film thing. You understand? It's quite evident. But put all that aside. I wanted you guys to hear from his mouth that it is him who is saying that he's having a lot to say and not me. All right. Now we are gonna move on. We're gonna see if we can move on because there's a lot. He said a lot. Me don't know if I won't catch it at the right place because I didn't put on no time in this is I jumped off of another video which is on the podcast and I came directly here. Let me just see if we can find anything when they say close up to yourself because we can't remember say people them think we can't play too much. Right? Let's see if we can hear anything when they say yourself closest to the point.
I just feel like I'm in a courtroom right now. And where a courtroom is concerned, you have the judge inside, you have the prosecutor, you have the defender, and the jury. Sometimes you really don't have no jury in the courtroom, just the judge, the prosecutor, and the defender, and him lawyer. You understand? But every man is innocent until him proved guilty. But for some people, you're guilty before you prove innocent.
All right. Hmm. Now, I think he's referring to himself right there when he said, for some people, you're guilty before proven innocent. Um, because I guess the way how people came out and judged him, he's referring to that. I'm assuming that's just my opinion. You know, I'm assuming that's what he's saying here. But I just want to delve into this analysis without any fear nor favor. Because at the end of the day, we all know that most times in a relationship, when it ends, no matter how big and bold the Samson them or the not the Samson actually the Goliath them look because no matter how big and bold the Goliath them look, when the woman decides to move on, honestly, it will take them down differently. Now, I don't know this brother yeah, I don't know this brother yeah, and I don't know what his past was like, honestly speaking. Now I've seen some comments on the maybe only two video I ever did for them. I've seen some comments here and there about things from the past and what he's done, what he's doing, how he's doing. Um, other than that, me no know nothing about this guy. No, somebody left a comment the other day and said I should have done my research. If you understand how this reaction thing your work, it's too much things out there. Sometimes you watch people, but you don't know too much of a in depth of them personal life. You understand? Or too much of the bagga them where they happen on the internet. Some I know every bandwagon, and I'm not a wagonist. I'm just an analyst. Yeah. Anyway, so May said all of that to say the way how we see this gentleman right now is as if it's paining him badly. Somewhere in the conversation, I heard him said also that it is so sad that it's so bad that him have to come up. Mind you, it's not his exact word, but it is basically my understanding that what he said meant it is so bad that he have to come out or so sad, something like that, that he have to come out now that she's about to give birth. But the fact that you're here and saying it, it means simply means that you don't give a F. Period. You're doing it because you're old enough to understand the ins and the outs and how the woman pressure work and how the baby pressure work and everything. And if you made up your mind that you're gonna come in this critical situation and time, it simply means say you don't give a fudge. You don't give. Period. I just saw me see it, my people. I'm sorry. But I saw me see it. Anywho, as I was saying about his past, me no know nothing and me just reacting based on what me seen on screen. What him say, I want me I go react on. So going forward, this is how we gonna do it. Nothing doctored, nothing altered. It is coming straight from the horse's mouth. I want to skip down a little further because he say a lot of things and some of them I want to point out if we can figure it out. I didn't write down no minutes. Who said this thing was ever easy? Who said reaction was ever easy? No, it's not. Let's hear some more. I'm going to skip over a lot of things today.
Because I mean, this lady have never come out for the 6 years men are together. This lady have never come out and really mentioned to no, I have done her nothing wrong. You understand? When I get involved with this lady, I get involved for love, you know, love. And I never get in there for fortune and fame. You understand? That's not where I get involved with Alicia came for. You understand? We hook up over the phone and start have feelings towards the lady and, start a relationship with her, you know.
All right. Okay, we get the gist. So you hooked up and you hooked up for love. I heard her sing the same song. She hooked up for love and not for fortune and fame, but for love. It was not her exact words, but at the same thing. The tone, they said the same thing. All right. It came a point in the life where we bring pan camera where we saw, the whole world saw where the fight, it started on camera. The fight started on camera over birds. The girl come out and she say, you guys have been giving notice a long time or something of the fact. And you decide say you now move, left the bird them. She push on ahead and move. And you probably they had no choice and you went with her. I don't know. You went, you weren't on camera. It was quite obvious that things when they boil over. It when they boil over. But the problem is where I don't think you're understanding is that you see when you jump in a relationship where when I say jump, I mean when you're in, let me use good nicer terms. Cause jump mean like a bad thing. When you're in a relationship where you have a age difference, a massive gap. Look at your age, you're over 40 how much years older than she, or 30 something years older than she. I wish one. When you say you're 71, she a what? 31. All right. It big. It massive. I want to share something with you. There is a high chance when you find yourself in these kind of relationships. There is a high chance that the way how you are mature and sees things with a difference. That young vixen, I mean, she's not vixen anymore. I was never a vixen when I meet her, but that young woman was never going to see it the same way. Cause why? Yeah, so they don't develop yet. It's still and still have a lot more development to come. And let me show you one reason why I say what I say. You saw her yesterday in the video with her mommy and how she was so happy that her mommy came and she wasn't hiding the fact. And she said when she think about the fact that she alone have to go be looking after the baby when she don't know not about looking after baby. She was so happy when she learned that her mother got through to come to help her. So you understand what I'm trying to get at when I say that she not developed yet fully. Body big in her body and look good and may act like she experienced. But no, you are somebody who was already in a relationship, maybe married. I think so. I don't know. And she never was married. You would have understand the ins and outs. I think so. More than like maybe in like of a marital life, a married life. More than she. And that me talk about. Like one of my eyelash gone in my eye and all and all. All of them people. I don't know what I go on. I never even wore eyelash in my day of my life, but for me eyelash itself just fall out. Everybody one does. We shed skin, we shed hair. Anyway, so when me hear you come to the camera, no uncle and they say what you say, in the way how you say, it's like me feel say you were love struck. And because you were love struck, you see a nice little sexy fat thing and let me not use it for thick thing. Chubby and look nice and round like a plum or a pear. I don't know which one. And you throw two words. As per you, you say you hook up on the phone and you this and you that and you that and then wanna get together. Remember when Alicia came to the camera, she told everybody how the relationship started. You yourself had that video like that on the other channel, and you spoke how the relationship started. And here you're sitting down now telling the masses that she has never came out and said you had done her anything. I'll be talk to you still. Me try to wrap this around my head in the meantime. You have never done her. She never come out and said that you've done her anything. Now the question when me want to ask you is, do you see this as a bad thing? That she's never come out to say that you've done her anything? Are you saying this out of the fact that you still not understand why she would have do a thing like left you and go there with somebody else? Because further on in the same video, he claims that he never knew that she was going anywhere to meet with anybody. She just packed her bags and left. And me wonder if at the video where Alicia went left and say she go meet with friends so and so and so. May wonder if other one they say and she had do some kind of vlog or something, say she go spend some weekend somewhere in a one different state. May wonder if I win that time day. Like forgive me guys, but you see, as we say, sometimes we don't really follow because when too much things is happening on the streets and it's too hard sometimes, or sometimes if it's not, you have to understand as a reactor, sometimes some of the content them not drawing no weight and it don't make sense for you to sit down and you not make the money. You have to try something else. So sometimes you have to skip over some of the things them if they're not drawing no weight. And all of you who out here to talk, uno understand, except for the general audience. So may wonder if at that time him attack when she went and left him when she went to another state. I wonder if that's what he was talking about.
But that's not what she did that look. She was just look a stepping stone for come to America.
Why always turn out to be like this? Why, it all, when you see a relationship end, you're in it all the time. Why you never back out? Know that it is not sweet anymore. No sugar, it's like the sugar done. People move on. Even if it was you and she coming out here to talk about these things, they may that be talking the same way. I'm telling you because me no, I'm not related to no. I'm saying that when it was us, the only thing that I remember she came and she spoke about was the soap that you left with on the bed that you guys were sleeping on and you move out everything and she come back not nine at the place. Eh? That was not a bad thing. She came out and she said that there's something they no did. Me not find nothing wrong with that because she said that they were not there. Weren't they? And not true said they in the place because you right me not me can find the way of ask the question. Don't they weren't there anymore because you moved them out? Isn't it the truth? She was talking the truth. So I don't see nothing bad in talking, said it's something they're not in the place. Maybe you feel like it is a bad thing because she shouldn't have come out and said it, or the way how she said it, like a bad, you're bad, so you take up his something and gone. She just made a video and she said, well, the man gone with the something them. Didn't you go with them? You left with them. Mr. Take it back. And if I had ever known that she gave you something and take it back in a relationship, she made a talk about it the same way. That is why you call reaction. Not take up on no sides. I'm reacting. Anyway, now you are here saying that she used you as a stepping stone to come to America. These are the thing them women are like with the dirty kind of people them. Like, me sorry if it says about me call them like a dirty people them, the dirty people them. They only know when sitting sweet, you're alright with them. But once it mash up, they slander you. I dirty ways them, man. I don't want to use the other word. I mean, any Jamaican would understand a mess. I mean, I don't care about nobody who come in a comment section and tell me no foolishness. Because you wouldn't want to be in a relationship and nobody have you they slander about use them and blah blah blah. He was the one who went for the girl when he went for her. She could have said no. And she bite the bait. And you bait Arena and she bite the bait. Did she ever reach out and say she was looking for a man? Or she was looking to date somebody? And that are the little carelessness women don't like. These are the kind of careless chat them women don't like. And for a big man, me go take off by you this morning. Cause they bun me right now. As the more me talk about it, the more they piss me off. Was she the one who reached out to you? Or who know something where we don't know? Was she the one? Me hear you even say that her mother and she are the same thing. Had the mother reach out to you? Tell me, did the mother hey, did the mother reach out to you and said, quote my daughter? Explain to me that you have to go explain some more. You just open one can of worms this morning, yeah, man.
And she don't do anything at all costs for reach America. Even if I did say to that lady, that boy, coming to America, boy, I not really live nowhere, I live under a bridge. She would gladly come and live under the bridge with me.
Because of that, what love is. If you love somebody and you know you just meet somebody and you want to learn more about them and you want to move on with them and then they show like say things are right and like it's something that you was looking for. Your blouse and skirt they go in it just like a how you're going on your inner hair. Just same way how you run go back up in a hair. For so much where you say 6 years. The same way you run go back up in a her are the same way she run come back up in a you. And Jamaicans don't understand what me talking about. When me say run come back up in a meaning that they they were in a relationship. They went in the relationship. They dive in it. Head on. Run come back up in a each other. You go jump on the phone, you quote her, you quote her, she respond. You quote her, she respond. She bite the bait. She's young. So anybody if you take advantage of any blouse and skirt body right now are you. I mean, I talk nothing because me take off you know Alicia nothing. I don't know the girl. But I'm saying that you are the older one. And you supposed to know at this right now me to get bringle. You supposed to know, say, okay, it's a young girl. And young people go want different things, you know. So me have to go shape up my blouse and skirt self. You can't continue to live in it. You have to meet somebody halfway. If you want, if it works. She's younger than you, and you have to understand say in the relationship. Listen, my husband couple years older than me, not by far. I think about 5 years older than me. And listen to me, the something them when me watch on the TV, all them Charlene Monk and them bullshit, them, I don't watch them something. Because sit down and watch a documentary, I go watch, I mean, he watches news also, but he loves these kind of things. You understand? And in order for, okay, at one point in time, there's one television in the house. At one point in time, there was. And in order to make things work out, when I'm watching Charlene Monk and in this and that, I just take up my phone and I go on one side and I go and go watch what me want watch. When him want watching African something, then me go take up my phone and me go do what me want for do for make it work. So we meeting each other halfway. And I would have expected that Alicia would have done the same. You understand? She would have done the same because she take up her blouse and skirt and she run behind her you come America. She left her job, she quit everything and she run come behind her you. Yes, she go embassy and you say she ball. She said it. She said it to the whole world. She never hide it. So I don't know knew that.
Just for get out of the situation where she did in her. Because as I say, she don't do anything for come to America.
And that me no like. That a woman no like. Why? Why are you saying that? Are you go dig her up for where she went there? Or you have to, yeah. Me have to go back go look for the old video to refresh my memory. Or somebody refresh my memory in the comment section. Because as far as me was made to understand, him keep digging, digging, digging. And he was the one who kept going back. Now you go there go married to her, man.
Because she have done sit down video where they turn her down at the embassy if she not delete them. And how she cry out her eyeball them.
A lot of people cannot take no for an answer in a sense. They don't know how to deal with it. They don't like the rejection. Me go a embassy numerous times and the way when me reach up to the people them is like me turn white. Me peel out, me can't see nothing, me can't hear nothing up to the time when me get through. Me not even hear when they tell me say, me have to ask them, excuse me, I didn't understand, I didn't hear. Because me so used to the rejection to rat it, me start to see and hear rejection. I'm so used to it. Me remember one of the time when me spend up much money, hotel, taxi fare, plane fare to blouse and skirt. Huh? And then at the end of the day, I no, 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 no. For how much occasion? No, no, no. Me not have this, me not have that, me not this, me not that. One of the time me remember say me ball that a common assault. So I no say she want to come America too, but she just couldn't take the rejection. Me not say nothing in that day. You're
Because
petty.
them turn her down. Just because them deny her the opportunity to come to America.
Bro, you're being miserable right now and being petty. You're being petty at this point. That are everybody sitting, that are common sitting. People don't like rejection. And who remember the girl who ended up borrowing some money to Ratty George and go in at the Virgin Islands? Lord, it touched my heart. I go in the Virgin Islands and when she go then decides that she have to go back on the plane. She come from Jamaica. And in the bathroom they find the girl on the floor. The girl just decides, say, no, no, it can't work. They will promise me work. They say me for this, me for that. At this hour me come for. and me borrow people money and me no make no sense to go face the people them because me done borrow the money better me done it right as up on the bathroom floor then find her. So it better you just cool out here, man, with that. Just chill with that, man. Just chill with that. Let's hear the real issues that occurred in the marriage. We want to hear the real things that occur. This year is a rocky start. Too much of a feeble, not rocky. This is the start is too feeble. Me not get the real thing. I need the real thing. What the issue? What occurred? Give me a proper timeline so me can go for her if me have to go for her. But right now, based on what me, I just some little foolishness, petty. It sound like mature up, no man. We need the real issue that happened. Because you decide say gonna come out and talk. But right now, based on what you're saying, is either you're skirting around the truth because you don't really want to say it yet, or based on that's just my opinion, guys. Or you really don't have anything to say, but you're pissed about the situation, how she move on, and you just want to lash out. Cause she ready to give birth and I know feel pitney and I should have wait feel. Me know the mind work, you know. Me understand, especially from the diaspora, me understand how it go. And thank God, because you know the true colors will forever show. Hey,
You understand? But it's all good, you know, me defending myself, it ain't gonna be hard, because me I tell you guys the truth, me I tell you guys facts. You understand? And me I try to shed some light on how this young lady manipulate me, use me, manipulate you guys, using you guys.
all right, okay. We are talking about you. You have come to speak the truth. You said you want to speak your truth. So this is what we are here to me can speak for myself. This is what I am here to because when we see you come out this man, we say, okay, all right, now we can breathe easy because him decide for say, because him say in the hot seat. Now you're in the hot seats. I want to hear it. Like I said before, how did she manipulate you? Number one, when you're coming back, and that we want to hear when you come back because now that you're just throwing out things out there, you know, when you throw bait to catch fish, you're throwing out things out there. I want to hear how did she manipulate you? How did she manipulate you? Manipulate? Manipulate, Jamaica. How did she manipulate you? How? That's what I want to hear. And I know that a lot of people want to, except for the like, you have some people who just want to hear Ray, because yeah, him come out contact. I want to hear the details. Because if me have to go for her, me could go for her also and set it straight. You understand? Because me said two wrongs. I said it already. Two, and I will forever say it until the truth is out. Because you bring it out here, She done where she said what she said and she done. During the litigation process, she said that certain things she would have not been able to talk about and you guys were not supposed to. Now that the litigation is over, I don't know what the order is. If there was a gag order, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. But now that you are here and even calling her by name, it is simply that things okay now so people can talk. The door open. The door fly wide open so no can talk. I'm just assuming. So I'm ready for you. I'm listening. What? How did she manipulate you? The details. Stop dancing around the subject. If you say somebody manipulate you and you're here actually dancing to the tunes of the reactors because you call out reactors by name and you say who was your favorite. So the fact that the drum beat and you're dancing, now you can't just be skirting around, throwing things out there and pouting hot air. It comes with details.
I go shed some light on all of that. But as I say,
Yes.
I go take one video and there is
Oh,
time
okay.
when I go hear me repeat myself, because I am moved from point A to point B, from point B back to point A. Just put everything paint a picture for you guys really see where me I come from and where me I go as far as where this lady is concerned. You know? Because she dug herself in a hole where she can't come out of it. She can't come out of it.
Can't wait for the details. Like there's so many other things that was said in this video, which I think I want to probably leave until you come with part two because none of what you're saying here, other than a no, actually, that didn't even. I was about to say other than the fact that you spoke about the bed situation. Nothing else here that you spoke about in this video, which you guys you would go and watch it. You can find it on his channel here. Um, none of the I just only now realized that I didn't even subscribe to this using this channel that I'm using. I probably subscribe with the other channel. I'm not subscribed to him from this channel. Is the other one? No, other than the fact that you spoke out about the bed situation, which everybody was curious because she was the one who actually broke the ear, who came out and broke the silence and came out and said, "Guys, I can't even believe. Can you imagine the people in gone with the cooking oil, the soap, and the bed, and that was about it. She never gave much detail. That was just about it because nobody really knew in depth what was happening much. Oh, and the fact that she opened up the camera and spoke about the birds and you not wanting to leave the birds and you had to clarify about the birds. There was also this little rumor about some message being sent to somebody that from his past. There was also some room it was not rumor. It was said on the channel. I can't remember if it was her channel or his channel. And I think he was saying it was a prank or it was something, whatever. Anyway, that was the past. Let's deal with what's in front of us. I'm waiting. I'm waiting because this here to me is just that you're testing the waters, you're teasing us, and you're not really giving too much. I mean, other people do them reaction differently. I respect that. People bring different styles and things to the table, them represent themselves differently. Me, me want the deep, me want in-depth facts. Me want in-depth facts. But honestly, me not gonna tell no lie. Me not gonna hold it back neither. You sound very careless when you talk about say a foreign she will want come. It sound careless. It sound like a little careless talk. Me not hide and tell you that the true, it sound very buttless and careless. Like a somebody where they little man with a wrap them blouse and skirt pants foot like and labber them out. Me not like them something there. Don't like them someday. You're a big respectable man, and I expected that you would have understood that you were the one who went and Fisher Road from where she was. And even if you did that and she bit the bait, it doesn't mean that she was worse than anybody else. You also said that she did this because she wanted to get out of the situation that she was in. I remember Alicia Kim working. I remember her working. How I was watching Alicia Kim vlog from Jamaica. I was subscribed to her from Jamaica. I remember her working and the whole thing, the last day of work and blah blah blah, and the last week of work and all them kind of stuff. I would remember all of those things. So I don't know what was going on in the background because she seemed to have been somebody very independent, and even up to the time when she came up to you, she was trying to do her thing same way about it. Whatever the clash was between the YouTube and delivering versus the work situation, I don't know because I never seen her said address it or said much other than the fact that she's no longer working or she's no longer in corporate. Anyway, I never seen her on the street in Jamaica begging for anything. When I subscribed to Alicia, she was a working girl. Yeah. So I don't know what you knew what we or I, let me stop saying we, or probably I can say the public. I don't know what you knew that the public didn't. So that in itself, you have to know where that they come from. But for come out here and sit down in front of John Public with somebody who you spend, as they say, 6 years with, um, and come out and now they talk all them things there. You're a hypocrite. And you look, it make you look weak and workless and feeble. Because and I don't mean no disrespect. I mean that you need to stop it because it don't sound good. You're a big man. She's never dragged you in that manner or anybody for you in that manner. So I don't think it's fair for you to come out here and dog the young lady like this. She's trying to move on with her life. I mean, not take no sides as me tell you no. But right is right and wrong is wrong because for all I know, you could have been her grandfather. Hey, you could have been her grandfather. Not no wrong, guys. Love is love, and love has no boundaries in them state. Love knows no age. You understand? But it don't look good on your side right now. And we know everybody have them people and them people gonna come out and say how them see things. But I don't feel like even going further in this video that you release. I want to hear facts. These are not facts. These are dancing around facts. You're throwing things out there. You're testing the waters or you're trying to drag people. You're just playing with people's emotion right now. Me not find these as facts. These are not facts. They sound careless and worthless. Period. And I expect that you're gonna come and do better next time. If you say you're coming for set the record straight, and bear in mind also, this is not a personal attack. This is me giving my opinion towards your content. It is not an attack. Yeah? I'm speaking based on what you put out here on the internet. I am reacting to your content that is on my screen. It is not a personal attack. Even if Alicia had said something and done something that I think that it was truly wrong, I would have been speaking out against her same way. All I remember seeing from Alicia Keys was when she spoke out about the bird, about you guys being given a notice to move, and it's like, I move or something, because, and then you came out and you addressed it. And then again, I saw the issue about the bed. And after the divorce, I remember now, after the divorce, she came out and she spoke about briefly about like a few things. She addressed a few things, and it never had nothing to do with you. It had to do with her emotional well-being and her. It had to do with her completely. It never had not a thing to do with you, because at that time, Ono couldn't talk nothing about each other. It was solely about her. And when I was watching her, I actually thought it was. I thought to myself, this had to be for the hearing, so if they could go back and use this as evidence. I was saying the same thing because if you're emotionally distraught after, and I think she spoke about, did she spoke about how much money she had to pay for getting the process or something like that, can't remember. But you had the option to talk if you wanted to and responded. You never said nothing, and I'm not stopping you from speaking. Nobody now stop you from speak because somebody commented and saying that it's not fair when Alicia was saying dragging. The person used the term when Alicia was dragging Boo in the streets. Nobody was saying anything. When she was dragging Boo in the streets, nobody was saying anything. Why are we here now trying to stop? Um. Oh, why are we here trying to stop her? To stop him? To stop him from basically saying his piece. Can you believe I have another premiere running while I'm here chatting with you guys? Some days are just like this. Um, yeah, some days are like this. Whoa. Ay, 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 ay. Anyway, by the grace of God, we shall do all things through Christ who strengthen us. But just look on something. I just saw something here. Um, Hear this. Like I said, I am going to come back later on. May I go come back? Hey, may I go come back later on? Obviously distracted right now. I'm going to come back later on when you decide to come out and speak out the entire the facts, and we're not gonna deal with no kind of you skirting around. No can do. You're not gonna get away with this. There were so many things that he said in this video. But honestly, I don't like my reaction like this. I like facts. I like in depth because when we go in, we're gonna go and go deep. That is how I'm going to go. And mind you, like I said, this is not a personal attack. This is just me reacting to his content that he placed on social media, not more, not less added, and just me speaking how I feel. And if we stop fan talk about the woman wanted to find her way in America and should have done anything to get out of a situation with you. We don't really know. We know, like personally, everybody have a past, and he who is without sin, let them cast the first one. I will leave you today and go to my premiere because the world keeps turning. Bye, guys. See you on the next one. Peace.